All right, welcome everybody to the bonus episode for episode 72, right? Yes.
Yeah, 72.
Okay. In this one, Moses was kind of recapping and sort of potentially aggrandizing the stories that happened a little bit back in Exodus. And
Definitely.
so, what better time for a pop quiz about
Pop quiz.
Exodus? A pop quiz about Exodus. So, all right, I've pulled up two quizzes here from the same site as the ones we did before, but I pulled up both the one that's called Not So Easy and then the one that's called Downright Hard. So I was thinking we could kind of warm up with the Not So Easy one, which just from skimming through the questions, I think we will crush it.
You think so, even though it's been 300 years since we read Exodus?
Well, I actually think we have the advantage of just kind of having
read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think that the Downright Hard one will be harder. So let's see how far we can get through this. So there's 9 questions in each quiz. So let's see. Oh no. Actually, okay. And maybe a little bonus, which I think will be fun. We'll see how long it takes us to get through this. Okay. Starting with number 1. How many plagues occurred before we read that Yahweh hardened Pharaoh's heart?
Oh.
He hardened it like constantly.
Yeah,
it
but
was
Like
constantly
over and over and
hard.
over again. Like 2?
yeah, 2
I'm going to say
maybe?
2.
I would say 1. I think his hard on got hardened
His hard
Jeez.
got hardened.
immediately. I want to say 1.
Okay, let's find out. The answer is 5.
What?
5
What?
plagues passed, and then God hardened Pharaoh's heart that he would not heed Moses after the 6th plague of boils, which came upon the Egyptians.
This is the boils, of course. How could I forget?
Of course. Okay.
Boils. Jeez. Okay.
Number 2. Whose bones did Moses take with him when the Hebrews left Egypt?
Joey's.
What?
Joey's, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Joey's.
Gotta be.
Joseph?
Yeah, it's got to be. Joseph,
Joseph's
correct.
bones?
Yeah.
Correct.
Who
Joseph.
else would he want to bring along with him? What other dead guy is he like?
I
Heck
don't
yes.
remember that at all, but I'm glad that you do. Jeez.
All right, number 3. What 3 miraculous signs did God give to use before Pharaoh?
Okay. There was the Moses sticking his hand in his robe and bringing it out as a disgusting hand and then putting it back in, and then it was a clean hand again.
Yeah.
There's that one.
Like
there was
his
leper hand.
the leper hand. The leper hand trick.
His staff turning into a snake was 2. What
And then
was
the rivers of blood, turning the Nile to blood. I mean, maybe that counts as a plague.
I thought that was
but
one of the.
that was.
What else would have been? Did he perform any other of the miracles while he was like there in front of Pharaoh?
I thought it was just the hand one and the snake one.
Maybe it
And then
was
the blood one.
Okay,
What?
You ready to find out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. First, his staff would turn into a snake. Second, his hand would turn leprous and then be restored. Third, water taken from the Nile would turn to blood when poured on the ground.
Done.
Okay, nailed
Wow,
it.
Look at that Dedeker. Look
Crushing
at that Dedeker Winston.
Okay, number 4. What does Mara mean? M-A-R-A-H.
Means bitter.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Did you not know I'm an ancient Hebrew linguist? Secretly.
Apparently.
At night.
I figured you might have been. I don't know.
She moved
I'm
like-
telling you, I would have crushed it in Bible quizzing.
No, you would have been great.
would have. Why didn't you
It's
get all
all
these quiz?
It's because I already explained last time, because we were poor and lived far away and I couldn't make it to practice. But the knowledge is still taking up precious hard drive space in my brain to this day.
Apparently. Jeez, apparently.
It does mean bitter. You are correct. Number
Thank
5.
you.
Where did Moses see the burning bush? And what transpired there?
In a desert.
Was
and
it
God came out of it and said some stuff. The end.
Was it when he was still in the land where he met his wife?
Yeah, he was still with the Midians.
In Midian, I guess? And what transpired there?
Well, that was when God was like, "Hey, you need to go free my people, and I'll give you the words to say, and I'll give you some signs and wonders." Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Moses saw the burning bush at Mount Horeb.
We're back at Horeb.
I
Okay.
see, yeah. Boy, okay, yeah, these details are weirdly different. So the not different, but different than what we thought the question was. The bush burned but was not consumed. When Moses went to take a closer look, God called him from the bush. Moses was told to remove his sandals because it was holy ground. There,
Okay.
God gives Moses his commission to go before Pharaoh and ask that they be set free. So Emily, yes, he sang that song. And then, and that he would lead the people out of Egypt. Okay.
I think we got that one.
Yeah, I
That
think
counts. We know what happened.
I don't know about the Horeb part, but sure.
That's true. We lost some points for Horeb not being right. Yeah. Number 6. What did the Feast of Unleavened Bread signify?
That was related to Passover, and it was signifying their departure from Egypt because they didn't have time to wait around for their bread to leaven, because who does these days?
Yes.
Right? Am I right?
Memorial feast to the deliverance of the Israelites from the land of Egypt, how Yahweh brought them out with a strong hand.
That too. I was just going to say that.
Right.
Okay.
That was good. Okay. Emily, this one's for you because Dedeker keeps answering these too fast for other people to participate. Also, I'm not seeing the answers yet, so I can answer these too. But
Okay.
number 7 is, to which of the 12 tribes did Moses belong? Emily, do you know which tribe was Moses part of?
Not Reuben. Was he a descendant of Joseph? Which is Damascus? No.
What?
What?
I don't know. Just you said.
Okay,
You said.
it's the tribe of Levi. Because
Wait, he's a Levite?
because he's Aaron's brother.
Aaron's a Levite?
Aaron's the head priest, and the priests are the Levites.
Oh, I thought that they were just the ones who like took care of the Ark of the Covenant and stuff.
Because they're
Emily,
the family that's related to the priests. Yeah,
It's a simple deduction. I can't believe you
elementary,
couldn't.
my dear
Jesus,
Watson.
Yes.
Dedeker. Okay.
Okay, all right.
I just thought that they I don't know. I always think of Moses and Aaron as like above any of the families. They're like royalty.
They
there
do
are the
kind of feel like
families,
royalty,
and then
yeah.
there's Moses and Aaron.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think of them in the same like, orbit as the families. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
But
I
I
know
guess
what you
they
mean.
are. They don't talk about them being a part of the Levites often. You have to understand, Dedeker, I have one time of reading this while freaking inebriated. You have years and years and years and your memory of knowledge to call upon, and yet you have the audacity to be like, I can't
It's because
believe
that's-
you don't
it's because-
remember.
Shame is intrinsically linked in how this religion works.
Oh,
so
boy.
Well, that's why I'm not a part of it, okay?
Okay. All right. I have the next one here. Number 8.
Yeah.
Many people are familiar with the much misunderstood phrase, an eye for an eye, first found in the book of Exodus. Where is this text found in the book of Exodus?
The
What?
book of Exodus?
what?
I think they're
What, they
assuming,
want
like,
a
what's-
chapter and verse? What do
I
they
think
want?
I think they mean like what's the context when it was said.
An eye for an eye
is
makes
when-
1,000 men blind? No, but that's not actually what it is it?
No.
I do like your version where there's a cap.
Yeah,
There's a cap
just
on
2,000 people. That's it.
Just
I don't know.
no, the context was giving the law of like if someone's, because essentially we're setting up that it's like if someone steals from you or kills an animal or something, it's like they need to pay back exactly what they stole plus interest, or they need to pay back whatever animal they stole or killed or whatever. And so that was the idea of an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. If you punch someone in their eye and their eye dies, then you got to punch them back until their eye dies too.
Right. That it was kind of the Code of Hammurabi part of the Bible.
Yeah.
Makes the whole world blind, that's it. Not just 1,000 men.
Right.
Didn't Gandhi say that or something?
Yes, well, Gandhi was riffing on the popular refrain, an eye for an eye.
Right. Yeah.
The
So
Bible once said, yeah.
in case you did want chapter and verse, it is Exodus 21, 22 through 25.
Yeah, I couldn't have said that if a gun were held to my head.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This part of Exodus is the second of the law codes given by God at Mount Sinai. So like after the 10 Commandments, then this was sort of those bylaws. And it's taken by many people to establish an important legal principle in the Torah. They're given a lot of like bullshit excuses, right, in this answer here about like why it doesn't mean what you think it means, but whatever. They're just like all the phrases in the passage together form the legal principle that is the punishment must fit the crime, not more lenient and not more harsh than deserved. It doesn't just mean that if one man damages another man's eye, his eye must be similarly damaged, even though that's literally what it says.
Even though that is what it actually means.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't understand who that question was written for.
Yeah, that
feels like that was in response to something.
Yeah, someone has something personal going on in their life.
Someone's got some beef with that verse.
Okay. Number 9. What is the personal name of God of the Bible? What is the personal name of the God of the Bible? And what is the most important passage bearing on his name and its meaning?
What?
Yahweh.
His personal name? Personal name.
Do they mean Adonai, or are they talking about Yahweh?
Do they mean the name that he signs documents with?
No, more like his
Alpha
name that
and Omega?
his close friends call him, I think.
How are we going to know that? We're reading the World
don't know.
English Bible that just uses Yahweh and maybe sometimes God. And how? I don't think we can know this one.
You know what?
Tell us.
We think we don't know it because we know it too well. It's Yahweh.
Yahweh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Well, but then what could possibly be the most significant verse if it says Yahweh
everywhere.
every single verse?
Let's see. So the most important passage, according to this, is the burning bush when Moses asks, if the children of Israel ask me who the God is that sent me, what should I say? And then God says, I am who I am. Tell them that I am has sent me to you. And I guess that translates to Yahweh, which is then often Lord in a lot of English translations.
Lord.
It's one of these confusing things where we're using, Hebrew letters, which can be read different ways and have different meanings and stuff because there's no vowels.
Jehovah begins with an I.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Case closed. Next question.
Yep. Okay, cool. That was question 9. I think maybe we saved the next quiz for another time, but I do want to do this bonus round here. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of these, and this is just, I'm going to read a quote, and then we have to name who said it.
Okay.
Okay?
So there's only so many people who could have said things. I think we'll get this.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
here we go. These ones have letters instead of numbers. So, A, there is a noise of war in the camp. Oh, they're a different translation, too.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, this is not
A
easy.
noise of war in the camp. I think that was Joshua.
Aaron.
I'm going to say Aaron, too.
I'm going to say Joshua.
Oh, she's good.
Damn.
Right?
Joshua.
Right.
Okay.
Because that was when Joshua came running up the mountain to be like, the Israelites are making a golden calf.
When he comes, he'll
Yeah.
be yelling around the mountain when he comes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that classic Bible song about Joshua.
Uh-huh.
Okay, B. For in the day you see my face, you shall die.
Yahweh.
Who could that
Obviously
possibly
Yahweh.
be?
I don't know who else's face you will see and die.
You know what's funny is it's not Yahweh, but
Heck?
someone who I think has a similar sense of their self-importance.
Pharaoh,
yeah. That's when Pharaoh was like, fine, leave, but if I ever see you again, I'm going to kill you. Remember that?
That was a
old
tricksy one.
chestnut?
It's a very tricksy one.
Okay,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah.
C. Who made you a prince and a judge over us?
Ooh.
Moses?
I think they were saying it to Moses.
Probably saying it to Moses. Was that the legend of Korah? Was that in Exodus?
I thought that was Numbers.
No, that was Numbers. I'm just going to say it's the general Israelites said that to Moses, the collective.
Oh, it was just a Hebrew slave. So, yeah. While they were still in Egypt. Got it. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Makes sense.
This one I think we'll get. D. I have been a stranger in a foreign land. Or a sojourner in a strange land.
Moses.
Yeah, that's Mosey.
Yeah, Mozos.
Mosey.
E. Oh, shall I go and call a nurse for you from the Hebrew women, that she may nurse the child for you? This one's going to be Miriam, right?
Yeah, it's got to be little baby Miriam.
Sure.
Baby Miriam, yeah. Remember she, when Pharaoh's daughter found Moses in the river, and she was the one who was like there watching, even though she was actually his brother, being like, oh, should I find someone
his
for
sister?
You?
He was her brother?
Yes.
She was, yes.
His sister.
She was his sister.
Yeah, she was his
her
sister
brother.
and he was her brother. It's a fun coincidence there, yeah. Them and Jeff Goldblum were all siblings, remember?
Yes,
yeah,
right.
Jeff.
Yeah,
Okay.
all of them
Jeffrey.
together.
All right, F. Whoever is on Yahweh's side, come to me.
That was also Mosey. That was the golden calf incident.
Oh, right. Yep. Totally. Totally. Yep. Moses. Nailed it. G.
Gosh, how many of these are there,
There's
Jace?
two more.
There's 10.
Okay, all right.
I told you there were 9.
Okay.
Also known as H. There are H of them. Or 8. Wait, is that 8 or 9? Eight. 8 of them. H of them. Okay. Number G. Do not let the anger of my Lord become hot. You know the people, that they are set on evil. I think that Moses
Mosey
again, I think.
Is it, or is it Aaron?
Yeah, one of the two probably, right?
I bet you, well, I'll put my money in the Moses hat.
Just Emily's Aaron and we're Moses.
Sure, just to be a dissenter.
Bing, bing, bing. Emily gets it. It's Aaron.
Whoa.
Good
Yes.
job. All right, last one, number H. Now listen to my voice. I will give you counsel, and God will be with you. Gotta be Moses.
Moses?
Who else would say a
Give you
thing like
counsel, and God will
Unless
be with
it's
you?
like, oh no, he's not in this book.
that? Unless it's
I was gonna
Aaron
say
saying it to Pharaoh.
Balak.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not.
Balak's not till later. Yeah, not till
No.
Numbers. What do you think, Moses or Aaron? Or do you think there's someone else it could be?
My voice, I'll give you counsel.
Mose.
Sure, I'll go with Mose.
Jethro Tull.
What?
This one was Jethro Tull.
Oh, it was the Daddy Jethro.
Oh,
Daddy Jethro Tull.
Right,
Yes.
I forgot who Jethro was. Yeah.
Moses'
Who the heck is
father-in-law. Moses' father-in-law, Jethro Tull.
Oh, God. They've been dead for so long. I don't know.
I know, it's hard. They've been out of the story for a long time.
Okay, well, all right. I'd give us a solid, maybe a B- on this one.
Sure. I'll take
Geez,
a
I'd
B-.
give us
Depends
like
on
a
how
C-,
how
but okay.
nitpicky the grader is.
No,
Yeah,
I guess we
that's
did
true.
B-. B-.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Well,
Good job.
if we
Good
are
job.
feeling up to it next week, if there's more recapping, maybe we'll try the harder version of the quiz. Hoo boy. All right. I'm excited to see y'all next week. Join us again as we continue on with Deuteronomos.